What's going on, guys? So GVM sent me their RGB bi-color panel, and today's question is this panel really worth it? You get two panels for only $289. It comes with a light stand and all that. So today we're breaking it down and see if you guys should buy it in case you guys are interested in a budget-friendly light. So let's get straight to it. Alright guys, so let's just break down this light. Before we get started with this video, I really want to show you guys how cool this light is. So to start off, the app on this panel is it actually works. Like, I'm really excited with what it is. For example, you want HSI, you can tweak whatever you want on that light. You want effects such as lighting, cop car. Literally, you just press the button, paparazzi, and it's it works and everything moves. There's no delays, there's no lag. I've noticed that. So for $289 right off the bat, I was really shocked on how great the app was, how GVM made it. In case you're behind a camera and you don't have the assistance or the money, you could just turn on your app and control the light and control the intensity or the bicolor or anything you want to do to that, and you can see from your camera from a distance on how strong you want it, so you don't have to do both and take extra time. So with the app, I would definitely say there's nothing negative on it, and I did try it out when I was doing the intro for it, so keep that in mind. App definitely something crucial. I feel like all lights should be having this going forward. All right, so let's get started with the price. As I stated, it is $289 for two RGB panels. You also get two light stands. However, I would recommend to get other light stands just because the light stands that come with this, they're not the greatest, they're not high quality. You don't want them falling, you don't want them like kind of being loose. So I definitely encourage for you guys to get a different light stand, and also it comes with a case. So in case you guys are wondering, and that's really crucial, I think it's dope. You always want things organized, and this case is perfect for the two panels that it comes with. All right, so now let's talk about the quality with this RGB panel, bicolor panel. And to start off, it's made out of plastic, at least the barn doors are. It doesn't look like they're the greatest. There's a lot of things such as the buttons in the back, the layout. They're very, you feel like you could break it. It's not, I guess, the cleanest as far as like the knobs and everything, but I will say the way I view everything is not really the way it's made or built. It's really what it produces, the output of a light or the output of a lens, right? You could buy a cheap lens, but it really matters on what the image produces from that lens, even though it's cheap. And for this panel, the lighting that it produces is not bad. It looks really good. The CRI on this light is 97, but everything is really clean. Like, the colors are 100% clear. I don't think there's any shift as far as like, if I was to use this as a key light, there's gonna be a shift in my skin tone. So right now I'm using the Forza 60 as a key light. I do not have a softbox for this, so keep this in mind, but I'm gonna go ahead and make this my key light right now, and for you guys to see the output on this light. Right now we're gonna have it at 5600 Kelvin, and let's find out whether there is any green shift or magenta shift. All right, so right now we're using the 880RS GVM light as a key light right now, and obviously it's gonna be a little harsh, as you guys can see, because there's no softbox on it like I had the Forza 60. I don't know if they sell any soft boxes, so you guys do want to keep this in mind. Make sure you guys put a flag or anything in front to get a softer look. But right now, this is really to show you guys whether there's a shift on the light or not. Based on the monitor right now that I'm looking at, it doesn't look like there's any shifting colors, maybe a little bit greenish, but again, it's something easily you can color correct in post, but it's up to you guys to see. This is just an example. Let's talk about what's beneficial on this light. So there's a lot of good things, honestly. Like, the app is one big huge thing that I always appreciate for any light. I feel like all lights have to have app control, that you don't have to pay or you don't have to bring a Wi-Fi adapter. There's just an app for it. Now, the next thing on this light, the portability on it. So all my lights that I have, they're like $800 or $1,000, right? And they're strong lights and they're dope. I love every single light that I use. However, the biggest thing I hate about those lights is I have to use V-mount batteries in order to make them portable. V-mounts are expensive as hell. You're looking at like 150 bucks minimum for a 14 volt, but you need a 26 volt battery. You're looking at about $500 for like a solid V-mount battery in order to make those lights portable. For this GVM Great Video Maker 880RS panel, it basically runs on Sony FPF batteries. This is just to show you guys can buy two cheap little Sony FPF batteries, and two of them will probably last a long time at full power. This is how easy it is for portability. So if you're shooting, again, run and gun or low budgets, and you don't have long periods of time in the studio, and you don't have time to wire the light, and everything's moving fast, and you're just getting into filmmaking, this is a great light to have in that matter, because it will help you guys really focus more on the shots. This panel is really cost efficient. Batteries is not expensive to make it portable, and the light is not expensive. Really, like right now you're looking at, for 2 panels, and if you were to buy a few of these lights, you're looking at like $350 total. The price that this comes with and everything that it produces, like, you know, it's really a good light. Probably wouldn't be using these for all my shoots because sometimes I require more power, and that is one drawback. It's only 60 watts, so you're not gonna get the crazy strong power that you might want out of a light. But again, for something small and you're lighting 1 person or 2 people, this light will definitely do the job on that end. And coming from that, the benefit with this panel, if you want to compete this with the best of the best brands out there, from Aperture, Nanlite, and obviously I'm a Nanlite guy, I love all their lights and I own all their lights. I mean, this is really a lot cheaper. And does it hold its own? Yes. However, those brands, they are built better, but again, for the price, you just can't beat it. I mean, you get RGB, you get bicolor, so you're in a situation where maybe, you know, you can't turn off the lights and it's tungsten in there, or it's daylight lighting. You can match this panel to those lights. So that is one benefit. I mean, it has a lot to offer for the price. That's what really shocked me, the fact that they shipped me. I was expecting 1 panel and it came with 2. So now let's talk about the layout with this panel. Everything's pretty easy. It has a mode here where you can just click on it. It'll say master, there's an app, rotate, slave. But basically, you know, this app, if you go on the app on the mode, you can just go on your phone and it'll sync to it, it'll find it, you just connect and you have full control from a phone. It's a very simple layout. Obviously, where it says 8 right here, this is really like the brightness of it. There's channels to it, so there's different options, and it's very easy to use. Not the greatest as far as the layout. I wish it was a little bit more easier, but again, for the price, you really can't be too selective with this light. All right, so now let's break it all down. Who would I recommend this light for? And realistically, I mean, we're living in a good day where every light in today's day is a good light. Now, if you're a filmmaker that's just starting off and you want to get into video but you don't know what lights to buy, I would highly recommend for you guys to buy this light. Now, they have a softbox and a grid that they're selling separate. I will highly encourage for you guys to look for that, because that is something you want to add to your lights. You want soft lighting, you don't want harsh lighting. This light is for somebody that wants to get into filmmaking, shooting music videos or anything like that. I highly encourage for you guys to get this. Now, as you guys are going into filmmaking and, you know, using these, you guys start seeing the negatives and the flaws of one light to another, and from there you guys can step out. But for $350, and obviously I'm assuming you're gonna get batteries to make it portable as well, you get a great light. You get RGB, so you have all these different colors. So in case you guys are shooting music videos, as I do a lot, you can get really creative with this light. You can use effects. There's paparazzi, candle. There's a lot of effects that you guys can use with this light in order to enhance the image or whatever you're trying to produce, whether it's a fake thunderstorm outside, anything like that. You guys can really utilize the effects that comes out of this. Again, the bicolor is definitely clutch to have. Trust me on that. The more you get into filmmaking, the more you're gonna appreciate a bicolor light. So this offers everything at an affordable price. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. That's the breakdown of this GVM light. It's great video maker. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys for shipping me this light. Now, I will make a video going forward on this, using it on actual production, so you guys can see. This is more really just a breakdown on the light to showcase my thoughts on it, using it on that intro video that I made. Everything on it is not bad. For the price, you just can't beat it. Again, I spent a lot of money on lights, from $800 to $2,000, $3,000. And these lights are like, literally, they don't even compete as far as price compared to those. So that's actually cool. I wish I knew these lights were out there when I started filmmaking. And yeah, great video maker. I know they make a lot of dope stuff. I actually have one of their sliders, so I was actually excited when they contacted me to make a video of their panels, because I know they produce solid gear. Anyways, guys, hopefully I answered your questions. If you guys have any further questions, leave a comment below. Drop it a like if I did help you guys figure out whether this light's good for you guys or not. Again, I will be making a video, really just shooting a video with these 2 panels to show you guys the output and really, like, you know, see a full breakdown using these lights on set, because I know that's really what a lot of us like to look at. So that's pretty much it for today's video. Again, catch you guys next time. Peace out.